great through my microphone.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be chaos.
There's two balance sliders. There's
Here.
the audio, and there's my microphone. And yeah, and we are live now. Except there's a like a 20-second delay or whatever.
Okay, that's cool.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
so I guess welcome to Numenera. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Numenera.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And
Everything looks good, by the way. I had to mute it because it was constantly repeating Numenera into my headphones.
Numenera.
I was just like, okay.
Why?
Sounds fine.
All right, let me refresh. Roll 20, and then I will start. So yeah, I got you guys on the world map right now. I will go to the zone map here in a second. But like I told you guys in my post on the subreddit, this is the same world that I use for my Pathfinder, but you guys are going to be like in the future. This future is assuming my Pathfinder group does not royally fuck everything up. Like there's certain events I have planned for my Pathfinder group, but if they decide to royally fuck things up, then this is just going to be an alternate timeline or something. So
as a
They will.
GM, never doubt the capability of player characters to
Oh,
mess
yeah.
something up that you
Exactly.
have carefully planned.
If it's planned, it'll fuck up. That's how it works.
oh yeah, but you know we'll see.
Hoping.
Yeah, I will continue to nudge them in the correct directions, but if they keep they start out chaotic neutral, but they're steadily going to chaotic evil right now. But anyway, that's Pathfinder, which this is not. This is Numenera. So yeah, you're looking at the area of importance on my world called Mornith. I guess I'll just read out my introduction that I typed up, and then we'll continue on. So long ago, the world of Mornith was a prosperous planet, a hub of commerce and trade for the sector. The five great civilizations, the humans, elves, orcs, dwarfs, and gnomes, knew that if something needed to be found, it could be found on Mornith. For thousands of years, the planet and the sector prospered, but one day the calamity struck. For reasons unknown or unremembered, the sun reached out and touched the sky. Ships and space stations the size of cities fell to Earth. The world was bathed in fire and transformed. Few survived the calamity, but life always finds a way. For 5,000 years, civilizations struggled to take root. In time, agriculture, electricity, and guns were rediscovered. Society advanced at an uneven pace. Some cities were founded on the ancient remains of a ship's fusion core, and so had unlimited energy for manufacturing. Other towns barely got by with farming and hunting. Recent history has been one of violence and warfare. The Holy Empire of the Emerald Head in the west and the People's Union of Ruby Hill in the east were, until recently, at war for almost 200 years. Both empires sought to unite the world in their own way, be it under religious doctrine or communal understanding. The Republic of Faron was sandwiched between the two. It only remained neutral because it possessed the largest known deposit of microlite, the mineral thought to be the source of all magic in the world, and neither nation could risk a failed invasion and loss of their supply. 10 years ago, a group of adventurers unwillingly released an evil into the world known only as Balar. To destroy this evil, the adventurers summoned 5 gods known as paragons. With the gods' help, the 3 nations were united and the Balar was cast down. A truce was brokered between the 3 nations, and for the first time in generations, the world knew peace. Before the paragons departed for worlds unknown, they gave the people Mornith a gift. This gift is the Numenera. So, and of course people are typing Skype.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the general background.
Tying it all up.
So, yeah, you guys are, here in the center map, you guys will be starting on the, island of East Balaf, which is within the Republic of Faron, near the, capital island, slash capital city. Misspeak is the capital city of the Republic, so
Okay.
you're pretty close, but, you know, not right in the middle of things. Let's go over to, zoomed in. Alright. You guys are starting in the circle. You guys want to introduce your characters, or do you want me to give you the your current like mission first?
Well, I think you should actually give us the general premise for what we're doing first.
The general mission. You guys were in the city of Nubalaf, and you were contracted by a merchant by the name of Joseph Safini. He was expecting a grain shipment from the Rockvar plantation that has been several weeks late. He has asked you guys to go out and see what the deal is. Along the way, you guys stopped in Silver Snout Farms, and you heard rumors of a slave uprising at the plantation.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, that is where we will start.
That's always fun.
Yes, slavery.
Awesome.
All right.
How's the general view on slavery? Like, is it very common? At least in this part of the world.
Slavery is not illegal per se. It's depending upon exactly like what island you're on. It's either encouraged or tolerated. This island, Nubalaf is trying to be, trying to be the capital. They're trying to act like they're as good as the capital, but they're really not. So slavery is kind of looked down on in like the main city. Like all the nobles have the public opinion that slavery is evil, but in reality, it's still practiced, quite a bit.
Okay, cool.
So, who wants to go first? Or do I pick a random character?
Introduce the character.
Yes, for characters.
I'll go first. Did someone else say something though? If someone else said they were gonna go,
Sure, mate, you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
You.
So should I just like introduce like name and like some like basic like description?
Yeah, let's do your name first, and then what quote unquote class you are.
My name is Necro, and I am a Jack that is stealthy and is his focus is murdering. Basically,
Sweet.
just like a straight up murder for hire, and just a very stealthy character. I use a forearm blade, and I also have a like a blow dart, like a blowgun, and yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. Just so like my what's it called, the if you're like evil or good, I want to kind of keep that as a surprise. So
Oh yeah, there's no alignment, which I am glad. You don't have to pick like chaotic evil or
Alignment,
true
sorry.
neutral
What
or.
about the connections, by the way, Kev?
Let's
You wanna
do
handle those
general
Alright,
character
after
introduction
introduction.
first, just so everyone kind of knows who everyone is, and then we can start. You guys can start doing
Sounds good.
connections and shit. So, next.
Yeah, I'll do mine.
Okay, go ahead.
I am Anne Mason, and she is a strong glaive who needs no weapon. I was about to make a bad joke there. And basically, she's a former soldier who is deserted and now works as a glaive for hire. So fairly simplistic stuff for now.
All right. Cool. Next. Alex, let's go to you.
Cool.
Let's start picking people. Alex.
Oh, okay. I am playing Kyrus, a strong glaive who fuses flesh and steel. Basically uses a great sword and is essentially a glaive for hire. Is as far as I got
nice.
in terms of backstory and the like.
That's fine. Just be a default mercenary. That's good. And develop your character from there. All right. Dustin.
Yeah. I'm playing FIFA Brule. She's a charming Jack that talks with machines. Basically, she was raised like fairly young by this family to be the family spy and to spy on like other merchants, things like that, the politicians and things. And stuff happened. It's in my backstory. And then she sort of set off on her own.
What was your character's name?
FIFA?
Cool. Very appropriate for today, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right. World Cup.
Yeah.
not that creative with names.
All right.
I'll go next.
Sure, Ian.
Ian. So
Ian,
my
sorry.
character's name is Yorbo. I am a graceful glaive who rages. And I kind of
Rage gracefully.
I kind of see my character. Yeah. So he listens to the music of how people move around. He gets that, and then that puts him into a trance. I kind of see him as like a jester, kind of almost, kind of very graceful, kind of moving around a lot, kind of acrobatic.
Okay.
Sounds awesome.
All right, Jared or Grog?
Alright. I guess I'll go.
All right, Jared.
My character is Thoros the Spell Sword, and he is a strong jack who crafts illusions. He specializes in polearms, spears, and tends to like to manipulate people with the illusions he crafts. So keeping stuff hidden for now, at least.
Grog.
Well, it's on me now. I am playing Alex, an elf, who is charming, nano, that exists in 2 places at once. Didn't really create a backstory for this character because I really didn't know too much of the lore of this world, so
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
perfectly fine.
just going along, you know.
One question actually, Kevin, in regards to this character. Elves, are they mostly concentrated in the southern region, or are they just spread around the world?
Most of the races are spread around the world.
Okay.
However, the Emerald Head is highly religious, and it's predominantly orcs over there.
Okay.
Like yeah, they're like the racist mother of the world.
Okay.
The People's Union of Ruby Hills is predominantly elves and humans, but there's also dwarves and gnomes and stuff mixed in. And then Far Run is just pretty much everyone. So, all right. So now that everyone knows who they are, we need to do the connections or whatever those were called.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry. You bring that up.
You should probably go find either your focus or your descriptor, because those are actually what governs your connections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can just find mine, I can start.
I could start on the connection because I think I got a good idea for it.
All right, sure.
Okay.
My connection was basically someone knows my background and everything like that from being an assassin. And who said they were a spy, like a family spy? Because I kind of got a good idea with that.
That's me.
All right,
That was FIFA.
So FIFA basically knows I am a assassin from basically knowing about some of my my assassinations on on maybe someone in his family, or maybe someone in the family's town or something like that. We'll say someone in the town, just because I don't want him to hate me for killing someone in his family. But and he found out about that. Maybe he was present at the time, and yeah. So
Alright.
he knows about basically my background. Should I send him that info, like of what my background is, or?
Oh, yeah, you should probably do
private?
that privately, and maybe let me know at some point, so I can work that into the story, maybe? Probably be a good
Yeah,
idea.
I'll do that right now.
Alright, I won't have time to read it right now, but,
Sure.
alright, so I'm gonna put my notes here. FIFO knows Necro's background.
That actually fits one of my initial links on my descriptor, and
Sure.
I could do one of the other PCs did a favor for me, and now I'm repaying that obligation by helping them with a task at hand.
That works.
Oh yeah, so Matt could have assassinated someone for you. Then.
Okay.
Maybe
Something like
I just found out about it and then helped him out some way,
That's true.
and then but now I'm here with the group helping him.
Yeah.
As payment back for it.
Alright, so you owe Necro a favor.
So for Ant, mine rather, It's one of the other PCs convinced you that joining the group would be in your